The second round starts here. It's the Western Conference semifinals. Game 1 on EA Sports. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors playing host to the LA Clippers. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Here comes the screen. Curry to Shaun Livingston. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Marcus Morris. Beverly to Leonard. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Wiggins to Monroe. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Beverly. Screen coming. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Steph at the controls. To Shaun Livingston. Curry to Wiggins. The big guy, Greg Monroe. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Leonard to Marcus Morris. Beverly to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard defended by the Canadian Wiggins. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry with the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Shaun Livingston. Down low to Monroe. It was right there. Andrew Wiggins with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Wiggins to Curry. Has a chance. Curry's shot won't go. Beverly into the front court. They trail by 2. Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curry to Green. Beverly to Leonard. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Beverly to Leonard. Cleans it up. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Wiggins. Green. Curry to Shaun Livingston. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Monroe gets it in the left corner. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Joe Johnson to Jackson. Missed it. How'd that not go down? And count the basket.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Jackson to Leonard. No, he missed a short one there. Curry into the front court. Leads three. To Alec Burks. Joe Johnson matched up with Paul George. Alec Burks to Green. It's Steph for two. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Alec Burks to Green. Draymond Green. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Paul George to Harkless. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Here comes the screen. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Green with a shot, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Beverly to Harkless. Short jumper won't go down. It's Golden State basketball. Alec Burks. For 3. Knocks it down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Leonard to George. And scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Livingston to Green. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Jackson with it. Now down 6. To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams to Reggie Jackson. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Jackson to Harkless. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston to Green. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Wiggins. This guy's a handful. Andrew Wiggins, well defended, still able to score.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Reggie Jackson. Green always looking for the steal. To Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Williams. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Aaron Baines has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Curry to bring it up. Leads 5. To Wiggins. Green to Curry. Doesn't get the bounce. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Marcus Morris. And he finishes at the rim.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Here comes the screen. Curry. Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kawhi Leonard has it against the former #1 pick. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Williams. Draymond Green. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to Williams. Kawhi Leonard. Not that time. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Fellas, Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors entered halftime with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Clippers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet.
Game track. 3-point shooting. Player of the half. Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Wiggins. From long range and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe, looking good. 4 for 5.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Green to Curry. Down low to Monroe. Won't go. Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Leonard knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Curry with it up top. Lead is 2. Green to Curry. Screen coming. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Curry to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the 24. Curry, no good. That's great defense. Beverly into the front court. His group now down 2. Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Gets it in the right corner. George, and that's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins to Green. To Wiggins. Five to shoot for Golden State. Curry to Wiggins. Fires the 3. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Beverly into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. From the outside, no good. To Leonard. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Kawhi Leonard, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. The first one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Livingston across the timeline. Tie game, 3rd quarter. To Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins 3 for 6 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Leonard to Marcus Morris. Driving right to the basket. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Shaun Livingston. Here comes the screen. Green to Wiggins. Fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. To Marcus Morris. Down low for Leonard. Short jumper won't go down. The follow won't go either. Warriors basketball. Livingston. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Marcus Morris. Jackson. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Wiggins. Short jumper off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer, Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Livingston to Green. Five to shoot for Golden State. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Here comes the screen. It's PG for 2. Wide open look won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Livingston. And the Clippers with the rebound. It's LA Clippers ball. George, guarded by Joe Johnson. Gets to the basket and scores.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Green. Rocking the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. George. That no good. Off the mark. Livingston to bring it up. Leads 4. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
New blood coming in for both sides. Lou Williams trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. A three-point play. It's back to a one-point game. Curry has it. Here comes the screen. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry. He's 3 for 7.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. George, defended by Joe Johnson. Paul George, now 3 for 9.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Here comes the screen. Curry. 5 on the shot clock. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly to Leonard. Second effort. Another follow. No good. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. To Marcus Morris. Kawhi Leonard here against Joe Johnson. Here comes the screen. Short jumper misses. Curry with the basketball. His team up by 1. Oh, he hits the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard to George. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Warriors have the basketball. To Green. Curry. Here comes the screen. Green to Curry. Steph Curry. With that, he's 5 for 9. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Livingston across the timeline. Leads just a point. Green to Monroe. Turns and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. George takes aim at Livingston. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Curry to Shaun Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Marcus Morris. Leonard. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Count it at the line. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout, and they have options. Let's see, do they go for the tie in a 3 or play for a 2 and extend the game? Curry to Green. To Wiggins. Five to shoot for Golden State. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
He makes them both. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. "17-footer at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They've jumped down in front, 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Warriors lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.